In the center of the Leeward Islands, history meets a growing tourist economy on the twin island nation of Antigua and Barbuda. About the size of Martha's Vineyard, Antigua is home to just over 100,000 locals. But in winter, that number more than doubles, with an influx of tourists seeking warmth and adventure. Our first adventure starts here at 268 Buggies.
All right, my friend, I'm Anthony.
Hi, I'm Joel.
Joel. All right, I'm ready for some buggy life.
Island local Joel Ellis has carved out a tourism niche by offering a unique way to explore Antigua's interior on four-wheelers custom built for the terrain.
And am I shifting, or is it just forward, reverse? Is there...
They're fully automatic.
Fully automatic.
All you got to do is step on the gas pedal.
And away we go, from streets to back roads to this. For a country famous for its beaches, these lush pastures are a hidden gem. But they don't call these muddy buggies for nothing. And one last surprise, a pristine beach all to ourselves.
I think you see the island in a way that most people don't get to see it.
We started traversing these trails since we were kids, you know, riding donkeys all over the place. When we were ready to start this, we said, hey, we want to give you an experience that you would not get when you're back home. We give you something totally different.
Leave it to a native Antiguan to make a first impression this powerful. After our buggy ride, we learned that driving anywhere on these narrow island roads is almost as thrilling. Antiguans drive on the left side of the road, a vestige of being a British colony until 1981. That colonial history is on full display at our next stop, Nelson's Dockyard.
This is all a time capsule of a very unique, specific, important time in world history. Antigua was the last sort of the bastion for the British Navy post-American independence.
Historian Dr. Reginald Murphy tells us that the position of this port on the still and protected waters of English Harbor made it an ideal staging ground. In 1784, the British government dispatched Admiral Horatio Nelson to the island, and he would leave an enduring impression.
This place is named after a man who was probably the most hated person on the island because he was here to enforce the Navigation Act, which is a law that says shipping is only to be done on British ships.
An unpopular law made even more so as the people of Antigua were starving through one of the worst droughts in island history. Today, Nelson's Dockyard is a World Heritage Site, which includes tours, restaurants, and more than 16 miles of hiking trails, plus this museum.
We've got a collection of artifacts and history related to the dockyard. It also gives a nice overview of the people who are living and working in these spaces, including enslaved Africans. They worked here as not just laborers, but master craftsmen, blacksmiths, carpenters, all sorts of different trades that are needed and necessary in a naval yard like this.
Some of the descendants of those enslaved men and women still live in this community and are now able to make a fair living using technical skills passed down through the generations. The history of the dockyard makes it a tourist hotspot, but Murphy says to find the most exciting history, you may need a wetsuit.
On the cultural heritage, all that trash went overboard, sunken ships, everything's there.
While archaeologists comb the floor of English Harbor for artifacts, on the western shores of the island, these two tourists from Ashburnham, Massachusetts, search for something else.
We call it the jewelry of the ocean because it's just so beautiful.
Nancy and Lou DeFilly discovered this sea glass much the way they discovered Antigua, by accident.
We were looking to spend some time in St. John in the Virgin Islands where we honeymooned, and by accident we booked a trip here. So
it's a true story.
It's a true story.
That accidental booking has turned into a 6-year love affair with Antigua and its hidden beaches, scattered with sparkling treasure.
Sea glass, it's not manufactured, it's been tumbled in the ocean.
And every color tells a story.
Beer bottles are quite common, so many green, many brown.
The blue mostly come from the cobalt blue glass containers that you saw in the 1900s, you know, and that's where people put their medicines in, so it's kind of cool when you find that.
The DeFillys took this hobby to another level when Nancy decided to wrap the pieces in silver to display at a craft fair.
I sold 30 pieces in maybe 2 hours. And people loved it because of the story that was behind it. This particular piece came from Antigua, and this is what they wanted to hear all about.
Bringing people a tiny piece of Antigua with one added bonus.
I feel like we're doing our part to recycle. It's win-win.
Beautiful. One of the first things you should know about Antigua is how to pronounce it properly. It is not Antigua, as many people think. It's Antigua. The COVID-19 pandemic hit the island not long after we visited last January, and borders were closed for several months. Antigua reopened to air and cruise passengers in June with new travel and safety protocols and a requirement that visitors to the island have a negative COVID test. Coming up, we're off to Stingray City.